This is Nilsson, Mad Scientist of Muscle, and what I've got for you today here is an exercise that is similar to an upright row in function and in effect, but not as damaging as an upright row to your shoulder joints. Now, the upright row, if you're not familiar with it, is this kind of, now, I can't even do a rep with no weight because of my shoulder structure. The internal rotation followed by the raising of the elbows, that limits me, and this can be very damaging to your shoulder if basically you do too many of these. A lot of people can do these for years, have no problem. Many people, like me from the very first rep, no dice. So I've been searching for a long time for a way to get the benefits of an upright row, which is actually an excellent shoulder deltoid exercise, even though it's terrible for your joints. Mimic that and get the same effect. So what I've come up with is an underhand dumbbell upright row. Now, the difference with this one is you're going to be gripping underneath the bells of the dumbbell, doing the row like this. So instead of gripping on a bar, which increases the internal rotation, which is this movement at the shoulder, by having your hands underneath and doing a similar effect, you're actually limiting the amount of internal rotation, which for me personally allows me to actually perform the exercise. So here's what it looks like. And this is a 100-pound dumbbell. So you can use a decent amount of weight for this. Here's the side view. So that's the exercise. Now, as you can see from the action here, as you're pulling up, there is a fair bit of bicep involvement as well. Nothing wrong with that. So in order to make sure that you're using enough weight, keep moving up in weight until you find that you're getting good shoulder action. Otherwise, if you're using lighter weight, the biceps will have a tendency to take over the movement. So you need enough weight that the biceps are challenged to their limit, forcing the deltoids to take over. So one trick I like to use is to actually squeeze inwards as I'm doing it. Get those elbows out, flare to the side, and try and lift that dumbbell up as high as you can, at least to the lower chest / upper abdomen. Now, if you feel any shoulder pain as you're doing this, obviously don't do this one. This, for me personally, worked really well. My shoulder structure doesn't allow regular upright rows, but I find this gives me no pain at all as I'm doing it, and I'm getting a good pump in the actual lateral deltoid where I'm trying to hit. So give this one a shot, start light, and then, like I said, work up to the point where your biceps are forced to bring in the shoulders in order to get the movement done. Grip underneath the bells of a hex dumbbell. I find that's better for your grip. The round dumbbells will also work, but they're a little bit more iffy in terms of how they're going to roll. So you'll get a better grip on the hex dumbbells if you have them. So give this one a try. Definitely let me know how you like it.